Hey everybody, developers. All right, we're online. This is Monday, December 11th, and this is the weekly traditional community call with Alex Shedogubov, Genesis member, and me,
Hello,
Eugene,
guys.
Crypto MC, as the media host. So we're trying to recap the recent week. So, Alex, what is your version of the main news of the recent week, which we may proudly share with our audience today?
Oh, yeah. So for the last week, we mainly now dedicate to sum up the results of the year. So it's also about token side, technical side, partner side, media side. So we're getting ready for our reports. And for us, of course, ourselves, it's very important to understand. So what we achieved and what we can do better. Um, yeah, that's it. And also. Yesterday was Sunday. We attended Cosmos Hub community call. They had 100th call, so like anniversary, and as we in Web3 communicating like communities and DAOs. So we attended there, congratulated guys, and also decided for such a bright episode to give them to give away 5 NFTs of our Gensler collection, which we dedicate to Halloween. So the guys will create their rules how to get these tokens. So that was nice. So in general, not many obvious, not obvious but visible achievements through this week. But as you know, our tech team is working hard, and our analytical team are working out to find the most promising directions where we can find applications for our solutions of protocol and Oracle. And products like nice about ticketing service, which we renamed from GetPass. And also the bridgeless is soon to be launched, full scale. Now, like working on kind of warm up regime to figure out other processes and to get rid of minor bug things that appear. So that's it. And I also we are now on CoinMarketCap, our community. So there we released the article where we mentioned our technology, and especially we dedicate the focus to indexing and the tool that you can make a kind of economical um, things with NFTs, and also not theoretical part, but the exact cases, existing cases. So you can read and take a look, and I think you can maybe dive a bit deeper in what we have covered there.
Yeah, indeed. You mentioned an article named Top-7 Tradable Cryptofunds by Envelop, which was first published on CoinMarketCap. Recently, we joined CoinMarketCap community, so you may follow us there. And this article, the title may be a little bit confusing for me, as for me personally, because it contains not about you may understand that it's not about trading crypto funds. Not that. This article contains of the main envelop solution, and I'd love to mention it all today because it's a very informative article for anybody who wants to understand what the range of envelop solution are. And these 7 types are, I will mention it, and will ask you to give some commentary on every solution. These are first SBT profile, SBT, so bond tokens, a simple wrapped NFT index, a dynamic wrapped NFT index, a liquid farming, then soft state automated future tokens, and then decentralized liquidity index and cross NFT indices. It looks quite sophisticated. Or Alex, why this article is important, and does it give us the vision of the whole range of envelop solution that envelop team has developed in 3 years of envelop existence? Why this article is important? Does it give
Yeah,
us the whole understanding what envelop offers to Web3 community? Am I correct?
yeah, and actually you're right about 2 years. I think we first gathered around this date to give a kind of prototype of the idea what we are creating, and yeah, 3 years already passed. Here we delivered the main things, and the most of them are already used in our applications in kind of everyday life, we can name it. Not just like to imagine like high level performance in art where you can not really understand the sense, but here you understand the sense when you use it. Mm, I'm sure that indexing stuff is real important now because we see the evolution of the market, and we not yet have a good, real decentralized indices in crypto. So most of them are just like derivative stuff, very volatile and not containing underlying assets inside them. But here you got them. Also, you got options to create real cross-chain ones, easy. So using our processing technology, and if we can, for example, make for VCs like subtract NFTs, like not only for the one project, but the venture funds can make their own indices of their portfolio companies and make them tradable. And I'm sure that such indices like from the top companies like Animoca or A16Z or what Greek Capital can have a success. So when they contain the promising tokens of the projects, not combined by the exact project, but the whole index, which is less risky and have much more chances to better performance where you don't have the only single asset, but a bunch of them. And yes, of course, it will. Some people will have a formula like one the coin inside the index make 10x, another make like 10%, and they usually have all in this 10x. But of course, you can guess, and here you got some more chances to have more, not maybe not like rocket style performance, but like have a good surplus to your funds during a rather middle or long term. And if you just take a look back in 2029, everyone didn't even expect that such things could happen with crypto again. And here, I'm sure that we'll find a real great place for indices. And as we mentioned previously in our podcast, that our team was fulfilled by Luke Froelich, the real person about deep knowledge of financial indices. And here we can combine our knowledge and philosophy of Web3 and his economical background to create real great indices and provide them to more suitable users, consumers of such instruments.
Well, I highly encourage you to read this amazing article. And I don't know who has it. Perhaps I think that Metascope was one of the authors, I think. First of all, this article allows you to understand the whole range of services or solutions which Envelop has already provided in 3 years of development. Second, I would add that if you do not understand the concept of index, from my side, it seems looks quite complicated. But after reading this article, I have realized that the concept of index is just a simple, unique portfolio that you create for yourself, because every index is a set of
Yeah,
different assets which you create and you follow these indices. So this concept of index is quite familiar on the traditional fiat exchanges, bonds and stocks indices, of course, because index is just a digit which allows tracks the situation of the current market. And this current market you create for yourself. You put your different assets in your personal index, you create it, and you follow this. And the third advantage of this article, I have just realized that Envelop in 3 years has created, I would say, a set of on-chain, cross-chain tools for operating first on different chains with different assets, with wrapping NFT feature which allows you to use different chains, different assets on different chains, put it all in NFT, wrapping it, and I would say the move or cross move. This is an amazing, powerful tool. I've just realized that after 3 years of
yeah.
being with Envelop. So this is an amazing insight from my side. This is very powerful tool. This is an amazing power for Web3. And I congratulate all the team. But by the way, Alex, how do you evaluate this 3-year path of Envelop? It started in the end of 2020, when, as we
Yeah.
do remember, concept of NFT blown up. And after 3 years, the end of 2023, has Envelop gone and done all you planned in the inception? And what are your thoughts and estimates of this 3-year path?
Um, I should say that we achieved and did much more than we even expected and planned at the beginning when we created the idea in 2020 at the end. So it first started from hedging the price of NFTs, where it collects all the value inside transactionally and on-chain growth. Yes, it delivered. And then I didn't even by myself expect that we would create a cross-chain index and also some applications upon our protocol, like the tool for events, ticketing, exchange, crypto, fiat, also gateway, a decentralized one, also integrations with games, with marketplaces, and having some even events about the startups who I launch them on zero pitch using our my SHCH application. So yeah, so that's nice. And when you move, you just look at the beginning point. You don't even plan to do what to come 2 and 3 years because the market changes. We follow the market, and sometimes we create new ideas, like it used to be. I think the most obvious with SBT, and I think here we got the cross-chain liquidity and decentralized liquidity pools. So we'll see much more adoption. So I think the most bright example of this could be DeFi, which we've seen in 2020. So the idea appeared in, if I'm not wrong, in like about 2017, 18, and everybody was thinking, "Oh, what the hell is Uniswap? Why do anybody need that?" And now nobody knows about Uniswap, and like we need it, and especially now with all that restrictions, limitations, diversifications, and like. Trying to pull some countries and regions out of some front ends. But here, if you are skilled enough, you just can interact directly with smart contracts and execute whatever you want.
Great. Now I'm looking at the NFT 2.0 aggregator page, nft2.envelop.is. It's a highly useful page. First of all, you may download the book of Rising NFT 2.0 there. Second, you may find there more than 130 NFT projects related to NFT, to smart NFT on different chains. By the way, Alex, how many chains have already been implemented in Envelop solution? Do you remember the digit? 15, more than 15?
I think around 15.
15.
Not sure. 15.
Second question, how many of them are EVM or Ethereum virtual machine compatible chains, and how many of them are not EVM? All of them are EVM or not?
No. Of course, main part of them are EVM, but non-EVM are like Zilliqa, Wax, Near, Aptos, upcoming. So yeah, for non-EVM chains.
Well, so on this page, let's go back to NFT aggregator. New projects are being added perhaps another day. You may follow on our Twitter there with the following hashtag, easy to find. So it is the unique place in Web3 where you can find perhaps the vast majority of NFT-related, smart NFT-related projects on different chains in one place. This is an extremely useful place for every NFT explorer, or I would use the word of Manoscope author, NFT stalking in Web3. An amazing page. I love it. I really love it. Chains, project, book. Again, visit this page and it is absolutely
Read the book.
beautiful.
You have to.
And read a book. And read a book, of course, to understand the concept of smartest of NFT. Needless to remind that you may read our digest, NFT digest, on a daily basis on our Twitter. And by the way, if you haven't done it yet, so check the link to read NFT digest number 29, covering the main events and NFT world in November. not Digest 29. So this is a long read. By reading this, you will become an NFT professional. More than 90% guys in the industry. Well, what else? Is there any other news worth to remind on our call today, Alex?
I think the main thing I try always to remind is to use the DApps and find the ways how to use combine it. And here you can see the examples like event organizing tool and like proof of events exchange, also launchpads, easy to use. And if you're a creator, like why not make a complex indexes of your tools built in on chain royalties and imply different like rules of behavior for your own NFT to let it be self-sustainable. So, and just even if you just want to mint an NFT, easy come to our DApp, and I am not because we are here, but it's really one of the simplest minting tools with no difficulties and some obligations that you need to follow, some accounts or create some different stuff, or just to fill lots of info. Just a very simple interface.
Well, so I am completely amazed with all Envelop team has done in this for years. It's an amazing, powerful set of tools for operating on chain on different assets with revenue NFT concept. And this revenue NFT concept is absolutely delightful, absolutely amazing. You may put everything you want on every chain, and this sort of pack wallet in form of wrapped NFT and transform or not transform in form of SBD. Amazing, absolutely amazing. A powerful concept, like this famous phrase states that there is nothing more powerful than idea which the time what scam or sorry I can't say in English correctly, but the idea which time has come is absolutely powerful, and this idea of wrapping is
Yeah.
absolutely in one time in one place. Well, imagine this all means that in 3 years we'll be celebrating the new year 2024. I think we will share our plans on at some of the upcoming IMA in the end. We need to discuss the plans. So I think that's all for today. So follow us everywhere. Ask your questions, like, share, subscribe. Ask us, join, comments everywhere. Help is absolutely everywhere, and even in CoinMarketCap community, on Gene, of course. Everywhere you may find advanced free project. This is Envelop. It's also the DAO. You may contribute. So acquire NFT tokens. And let me remind you that uh, on December 15, the time frame will be expired, where in which you can join the first DAO stage formation with SBT creation. So I'll put a link on the article Medium. So if you haven't done it yet, create your SBT on Envelop app and join DAO by holding NFT tokens and creating SBT. Well, so use our DApps. That's all for today. Thank you for watching and listening, and bye-bye.
Yes. Bye bye.